WWE SmackDown live stream on and popping, I believe. I hope. Cody Rhodes' first appearance on SmackDown as WWE Universal Champion. Bayley's the new champion as well, the women's world champion, solar system champion. I don't know what they call her belt right now. Could be anything. Also have two number one contender matches. Well, they're not number one contender matches. They have two triple threats, and the winner of those triple threats fight each other to find out who faces Cody Rhodes. So it's a bunch of people, a bunch of cool people, like the top of the fight card type of people. AJ Styles, LA Knight, Bobby Lashley, Mama Rhodes, everybody. I think Mama Rhodes is going to win. Personally, I think Mama Rhodes will win. But who knows? Maybe they'll do something weird and Mama Rhodes won't win. It's going to be Mama Rhodes versus Cody Rhodes. All right. In the meantime, we do have a brand new bit of Maven. So be able to check some of this out. Mama Rhodes. Smiggity Smackdown. What else did they announce for this? I think there was one more thing. I can't remember. What was it? I think there was one more thing. Either way, I'm going to be excited to see what Cody's up to. All right, let's find out what Maven's up to, though, in the meantime. See how loud this is.
From 2001 through 2005, I was a WWE wrestler. And in the 20-plus years I've been gone, a lot has changed from the unwritten rules to the backstage culture. So to find out what those differences are,
oh yeah, Kevin Owens.
Two of my buddies in today. MXM,
yeah, he's got the AJ Styles match, right?
We're going to be talking about the backstage politics, the unwritten rules, and the culture of the locker room. So, guys, are you ready to get into the first question? Bring it on! Yeah! We're going to burn on!
Hey, it's them.
Question one. Do WWE wrestlers get to keep the belts? Now, when I was the hardcore champion, the 3 times I was hardcore champion.
Dang, 3 times.
I would take it home, but I didn't get to necessarily keep it. What was it like when you were there?
Well, you're asking the wrong guys because we were losers.
We didn't win a single belt or title.
Yes, they're called championship titles. I don't know.
Belt holds up your pants.
Back in your day, I'm sure you were allowed to say the word belt, but we were actually banned from saying the word belt because a belt, as Mansoor says, holds up your pants.
Once you have the belt, you are the champion. You get to carry it around, keep it home. Of course, the reason they do that is because they don't want to carry it around. They want you to carry it around. You have to put it in your luggage, right? When you're flying places, you got to put that.
I hear that AEW doesn't do that. I hear AEW has like a box you put them on, and then they just ship them. They ship them wherever the next show is at, so you don't get to keep it.
I remember a couple of guys backstage.
Which is kind of a good idea because remember what happened with what happened with Jericho losing his title at the steakhouse.
Yes, and they also have crates for
probably
the
a good idea
version of the belts.
So you're telling me there's two versions of an Intercontinental Championship, a tag team championship?
Absolutely. So what they do is they have one that you carry around in your bag and gets dinged up, and it might not be the prettiest version of the belt.
So it's not TV ready.
Not
That's
for
the one
TV.
you take to house shows.
Yes.
Got you.
That's for the unwashed mashes to wash. So after that, you have the TV version, which is shined up and polished real nice. Got the nice side plates on it. That's TV. Right?
Literally had no clue.
Ooh, Goki's got the gourmet going. Sausage, egg, and cheese biscuits.
You ready for the next
Ooh,
one?
The Goki gourmet.
Right, guys.
He's doing it.
How do WWE wrestlers get paid? Now, what I mean by this, during my time, I was on pay sheets, meaning I was going to get a percentage of ticket sales for every show, all the non-televised show. And each week, as long as I was on pay sheets, my check was going to be different every Tuesday when I got it. Not to mention, I got a hard copy check sent to me in the mail. guaranteed that's not how it is for you.
No, not even close. Actually, you were just talking about this week, right?
So we do get a check in the mail every week.
In a
but
two-piece?
It's the same
Wait,
number
what?
every time.
Every time.
No matter how many shows you work, no matter how many times you wrestle, even if you don't wrestle at all, you get the same payment every single week. We get guaranteed money no matter what.
In a way, you're actually not incentivized to work because when you're working house shows, when you're doing all of these dates, you have to pay for your car,
stuff, yeah.
pay for your hotel.
Yes.
And the only thing we don't pay for is our flights.
Yeah.
So if you were just sitting
Same in my time.
hurt, right? If you were just sitting at home and hurt, then in that situation, you're just getting your weekly paycheck.
There's pros and cons, right? Because
Right.
let's say I tore my ACL and I was out for a year, and that whole time while I was sitting at home, I'd be making the exact same money I was making if I was working 3 or 4 times a week.
Yeah. Now,
Dang.
during my time, we had pay sheets, and then we had the downside guarantee, meaning we were going to get paid the same each and every week. And as soon as you would come off of an injury and go back on the road, we would immediately say, put me back on pay sheets, because we knew we could make
Oh, thank you for this beat.
more. We were incentivized to work because
see what
we
they mean,
knew,
though.
The amount
that
that
sounds
I
like
would
it'd be
make,
a-
the last
like a
contract
double-edged
I
sword, though.
signed, I believe my downside was around, I think it was like 125 or 130,000, and I knew I had the chance to make 3 times each week if I was on house shows or if I did the full loop, as we called it. So they incentivize us to be out there.
It's also a little bit different now because what they have now is it's called the bucket system, which does.
This is not new
bucket
term to me.
system is completely different. So we do still have a downside.
Okay.
And everything you do, actually, you get paid technically, and it goes into this bucket. But as long as your bucket doesn't overflow, you just get your downside.
It's very complicated, but this is basically what it means. It's every time you work a show, you get an invisible payment that doesn't actually go into your bank account.
Okay.
It goes into a metaphorical bucket. The top of the bucket is your downside.
Hold on. Did they actually call this a bucket?
The bucket
Yes.
system.
Okay. Bucket system.
So you said your downside was 125?
My last contract I ever signed, 125, 3 months before they let me go.
So if your downside is $125,000, and let's say every time you work a show, they make an invisible payment of $1,000. Now you don't see that $1,000 until you make $125,000 worth
Gotcha.
of bookings
Oh.
on top of your downside. So
I see.
anything above $125,000 that you make is extra, as a bonus for you. So let's say you sell a ton of t-shirts.
I
right?
see.
So merch also goes into the bucket.
That's right. So we didn't see any extra money for merchandise. It all went into our bucket.
Wait a minute. You guys don't get royalties?
Dro's in the
Unless you
house. What's
sell
up, Dro?
so much that
I
it,
see
uh,
Zach.
it
I see Dro.
outperforms
I
your
see
downside.
Nightbot.
Pay-per-view checks.
See
You get
myself.
pay-per-view check. I couldn't wait to get a
What's
pay-per-view.
up? What's
You
up?
get paid the exact same amount whether or not you're on the pay-per-view or not.
Unless they decide to pay you more than your downside for a pay-per-view. So let's say if my downside was $125,000 and I worked a Saudi show, which is ka-ching, ka-ching, and they decide to pay you $150,000.
And Big
well, then
Rude.
you're gonna make $25,000.
Said
bonus
AJ
because
Styles.
on top of your downside.
But hold on, that's an
We shall
arbitrary
see.
number. Who's to say how much each show is worth?
The wizard on the mountain that decides who gets paid what.
The wizard on the mountain. That's the guy who gets to tell you how much
You're
it's
gonna
worth.
make this much money because we've decided that's how valuable you are to the company.
So the problems I'm seeing in my head are the problems that actually existed backstage.
And get this, so if you were working a lot of house shows, if you were on TV every week, if you were on every pay-per-view, and if you were selling a lot of t-shirts, something that happened pretty frequently is all of a sudden you stop going on house shows.
Oh.
Put your downside in your bucket.
Convenient.
Just as much conveniently, right when you're about to make a little bit of extra money.
We don't need you for house shows this week.
Now we got
Oh, I
nothing for you.
see.
Yeah.
Isn't it funny how that
Dang.
always happens? It's the damnedest thing. Ready for the next one?
Yeah.
Let's do it.
Who was the locker room leader? Obviously, I've said it. My time, Undertaker. How about in your time?
Our time was a little bit different because
I'll
we
be right
were kind of in this time period where guys were just realizing that they were the locker room leaders. So we were on a European tour.
Okay.
And we were on this show with the New Day and the Usos. They were main eventing most of the shows in the UK. And at the end of the tour, Xavier Woods and Kofi, they were talking to us over a game of Tekken. And they were like, hey, we should probably be watching the shows. And then we were like, why? And he was like, Because I think we're Undertaker now. Like it's always been Undertaker.
Always.
To those guys, it was Undertaker.
Always.
But all of a sudden, those guys realized it's like, listen, we've been here for 10, 15 years.
They were the veterans.
We're the vets.
Yeah.
We're not the kids anymore.
I remember Jimmy Uso looking at me and being like, man, you weren't around for JBL, man. You weren't around for JBL. God, I wish you were.
He wouldn't have let you get around.
Because it was like, I wish I could be JBL. I wish I could. I can't.
Things were definitely different during my time. There were guys, JBL being one of them, but guys obviously like Bob Holly, JBL, Ron Simmons. I mean, my God, Ron Simmons, when he walked into a room, you did exactly what that man wanted. Yeah. And you guys didn't have that per se, did you?
Well, it was much more laid back. John Cena wasn't around. Roman, obviously, is not there necessarily every week. In terms of like the top guys in the locker room, Seth, well, what's changed now is a lot of guys have their own buses.
Okay.
So it's almost like they're not really in the locker room because they got their own space, which is great for them.
Now, wait a minute. When they pull up in these buses, do they go into catering, get their meal, and then go back to their buses?
Yeah.
I mean,
sometimes.
Man, get the hell out of here.
Randy Orton, who
I know who
you're
you're
good
talking
friends
about.
with. Yeah,
I know who you were talking about.
You're good friends with him. He would actually just fully be in the locker room.
Gotcha.
Which we always really appreciated about him because he was obviously top of the top guys.
Yeah. One of the things I took from my time from being there was it didn't matter what place you were on the card, you'd be sitting right next to me changing in a locker room. I'd be sitting next to a Bill Goldberg, a Shawn Michaels, Triple H. It didn't matter. Not many guys had their own buses back then. So we all were just the boys. So, I mean, it almost sounds like now it's not necessarily like that.
A lot of time, guys, they either have their own locker room or they.
Oh, it's time, guys. Oh, it's time, baby. SmackDown. Let's find out what they got. Beatty, welcome. One Love Bob Marley movie. Nice. Alice is in the palace. Welcome, Alice. Let's go, guys. You ready for SmackDown? I hope so. That was good. That was good to know some of the differences that have occurred just in the past couple of years, even between how WWE was and how it is now. How people get paid. What about the belts or the championship titles? Forever. Together. Let's go.
Together.
Finish him. Dun dun dun.
And now Reigns setting up Cody Rhodes.
Wow. Showing us a replay of WrestleMania right now. Crossroads. Cody, finish the story. Cody, dang it. Michael Cole was getting heated. Michael Cole's like, if you don't finish this dang story, I'm going to get in that ring. Michael Cole, you don't know it, but Michael Cole had his like singlet on under his suit. He was getting ready to jump in there and help him out. If the Undertaker's choke slam to The Rock wasn't enough, Michael Cole was going to hit him with a leg drop or something. That was going to be the X Factor. Here we go.
Just days ago at WrestleMania.
Let's get it popping, guys. Thank you so much to everybody who's already left a thumbs up. If you haven't already done that on the YouTube, please take a second, guys. It only takes very, very little time to do such a thing, and it helps out. Let's hit the like. Bink, bink, bink. Let's get 50 likes. 50 likes. The Little Caesars Arena radio. Did you do that on purpose yesterday? You got me Little Caesars yesterday. Let's go. Yep. Started off the right way. Here he comes. The pyro blows up and he's right in it. I wonder how that feels. Sing the song. Out the curtain light goes up, I'm home. Such a good song. No, Big Rude, that's how you sing it? They're in your hometown, nice. Hey, Mark Hearns is in the house. Let's go. What's he gonna say? What's gonna happen? He's got blue socks on? Do it. Blue socks, Cody Rhodes. It's going to be a new baseball team, the Blue Sox. It's going to be Omos. Omos is going to come out from under the ring. Or no, it'll be, what's his name? The guy who they said was coming for like months straight and he finally showed up. Oh gosh, what's the guy's name? Can't remember right now. Veer, yeah, Veer. Veer's gonna be his first challenger tonight. He's gonna fight for the title tonight. Let's go. You were asleep with him versus Roman? Huh. I thought it was very good. Sorry you found it to be not good. Bluegrass, welcome. So, Little Caesars, what do you want to talk about? And then everybody's going to say, pizza, pizza. They're in the Little Caesars arena tonight.
So, Detroit! What do you guys want to talk about? This past Monday, I was out here doing some talking, and I was interrupted by The Rock.
It'd be funny if he came out again right now. If AEW keeps going down this path, what are the chances you give them a no of being the fourth league wrestling company? They have infinite money. It doesn't matter.
As his music
They'll be alive as long as they want to be alive.
Here, I was thinking about somebody I know, somebody who happens to be from Detroit.
And they'll be as far up the food chain as they can pay for.
Something like this. Who the hell told you tonight was open mic night?
Oh, yo, he said the Brandy Rhodes thing.
Forgive me for cursing. I don't know what's gotten into me. I can tell you when Rock was in here, the air got a little colder. The mood certainly changed. He placed an item in my hand. I instantly knew what it was.
What was it? Tell us.
It was a wartime overture, if you will, something that I had gifted to The Rock.
Oh.
It was uncomfortable. It was awkward. But I believed The Rock when he said that he was going off the
They already
Hollywood,
don't, Mark. They already don't.
Even more when he said that he would be coming back here, and when he did, he would be looking for me.
Who cares, though? Let's talk about
Rock,
SmackDown.
You do not have to look very far. I will be standing right here. But that's in the rear view. We need to look forward. 3 weeks from now, I'm going to hop on a plane and I am going to fly to the first of our international premium live events, Backlash in Lyon, France.
And that's where he's going to fight whoever comes out of these 2 triple threats, and then them fighting each other against him.
It could be Santos, Escobar.
Yeah, let's stop talking about it. Don't make me block the term AEW tonight, guys. Stop. Let's just let them rest where they're at.
Could be Rey Mysterio.
I'm just going to start deleting any messages that say AEW. And if you do it more than once, I'm just going to start timing people out, dude. Just stop talking about them. Who cares? We got something way better to talk about in a lot of ways.
Can't talk about LA Knight without talking about AJ Styles.
Uh-oh. Yeah, AJ.
AJ.
Maybe
myself,
AJ, dude.
2 of the only 4 men who were ever NWA champion and WWE champion. Then there's Bobby Lashley.
Oh, dang, dude. Lashley. Dude, if they start actually utilizing Lashley like they were during like the Thunderdome and all that, Cody could have a big problem on his hands. Uh-oh, Jimmy Johns. Jimmy Johns does not like that they're in the Little Caesars arena. Let's go. They're like, where's the Jimmy Johns arena?
Kevin thinks he is better than me, bell to bell. I think I am better than him. Sometimes there's only one way to find out. If you'll forgive me for a moment, it's not lost on me that we are very sold out here tonight.
Very sold out. Another one. What is that, the 18th straight?
I'm going to briefly turn my back on this camera because I want to see everybody in here tonight.
Show the crowd. You know what they do? They're going to take him the same way and let him enjoy that belt. You should already know. Yeah, maybe. Who knows?
The hunter, but I am the hunted. And my message for those 6 competitors here tonight: if you come at the king, you best not miss. For those on the blue brand, on SmackDown, who claim to be unfamiliar with me, I will make it easy for you. My name is Cody Rhodes, once undesirable, become undeniable, and now your undisputed WWE Champion.
Are they going to drop the Universal part?
What an incredible show of respect and
no rumors, please.
For the new torchbearer.
No rumors, no spoilers, no dirt sheets. Jimmy Johns doesn't have an arena named after them. They have a field? Really?
Not the only superstar to leave WrestleMania this past Sunday with new gold. This woman was able to slay the
There's Bayley.
by dethroning Io Sky and becoming
They have a field. What, a baseball field? What kind of field?
Here in Detroit Rock City. And fresh off of another victory at WrestleMania,
Some guy just runs past the LWO.
greatest rival, the Hall of Famer, Rey Mysterio, will compete in tonight's main event on SmackDown.
Aha, the bloodline is in the house. A minor league baseball field. Ah, I see, I see.
Sorry. You're not invited. There's a broom closet down there.
You're not invited. Uh-oh, wait a minute. Kevin Owens was invited?
And I'll take care of this. Hold on. Listen to me, please, Solo. Winning and losing matters here. There are consequences to losing. We lost. That's the champ's locker room, and Cody Rhodes is the champion. If we want our locker room back, the title has to come home to the bloodline. And that's by order of the tribal chief.
Oh, dang. He's still calling shots. I see, I see. Interesting. Uh-oh. LA Knight.
The following contest is a triple threat match scheduled for one fall. Introducing first from Los Angeles, California.
The promos from LA Knight towards the Judgment Day would be delicious to see. Maybe we'll see that. Who knows? The draft is coming up, so they might end up crossing paths. Acid, welcome. Solo versus Cody. Yeah, man, he spiked the dude. Cost him his WrestleMania dream for a whole year. Cost him the story.
Sorry. Outdoor time.
Put a whole new couple chapters in his story with a thumb to the throat.
Nothing wrong with sticking it to the boss.
Oh, Flo, you're gonna take
LA
that.
Knight.
Why would that concern
LA
me?
Knight.
Because you're
You see it?
aren't you the...
Huh. We never actually discussed hierarchy.
Okay, why don't we just stick to letting Dave know
Yeah,
what you
the
can say
the
when you
bloodline
say
has to
full
walk the
all over
halls.
solar RV?
Wait, I thought
They don't
Jamie
get
was
their
boss.
own dressing room anymore. That's got to be awkward. Them in the
Not boss material.
them just in the normal locker room with everybody else that they've bamboozled and treated so badly for so long.
With the Milo's Rewards credit card, you can save 5% every day. You got this, and we got you.
Let's see what's winning as the most look forward to thing of the night thus far. Cody Rhodes is the most look forward to thing, but everything else is pretty close to even. If you guys have a vote, the votes are open on YouTube right now.
Can you explain what type of music it is?
Our unique melodic style of Hong Kong.
Show me a little move, okay?
Like do some sexy way.
Yeah, LA Knight is huge, man. This he's had a great build to him for a long time.
With features you won't find on CRV, RAV4, or Forester. Only at Tucson.
Feels weird now that Rhodes is the champ. The aura went low to you. I mean, we were in the middle of like the biggest heel storyline of the past couple years, so it's going to feel a little different. That's for sure.
At Bet365, we don't do ordinary.
Rogers, this is looking good.
We believe every moment in sports should be epic.
So yeah, I can definitely understand what you mean. Eddie, what's up, man? What a bold ad by Bet365. AJ Styles versus Cody Rhodes is a must. Yeah, AJ's looking so ready to go. But coming off a loss versus LA Knight, I don't know if that's the best call right now. I do agree it is a must, but maybe not at the moment. Because LA Knight's the one who just came off the win at WrestleMania. So if you wanted to ride that momentum, if this is actually going to be LA Knight's shot sometime soon, then I would say that would probably be the way to go. And then build AJ up a little bit more before you give him that title shot. Because, Cody's not going to lose his title right away. Well, maybe he will, though, if they really want to throw some weird monkey wrench in this stuff. Really, just, man, can you imagine the crowd? He gets pinned in, like, his first title defense. Whoa. That's crazy. A night off. Nice, Eddie. Cody's first defense against a face. Yeah, but like they said, it's a new era, so some things, antiquated things like that, don't necessarily have to be a bad thing, especially if you're just doing a one-off. Plus, LA Knight has been very heelish. He invaded AJ's home. You know what I mean? It's not like the guy's been like selling Girl Scout cookies or anything recently. He's been dastardly in his own right. So it doesn't necessarily have to be that way. But whoever's going against him is probably going to lose, so maybe they want to put somebody else against him, you know? Somebody who really doesn't need the momentum anytime soon. They could surprise the heck out of us, though. What if it's like Santos? I think people might be sleeping on the Santos factor. He's got homies, too. Too many limes. Leon says, when do you think Brock will return? Gosh, now would be a pretty good time, right? You're looking for a challenger for Cody sometime soon. Maybe at Backlash. Maybe after Cody retains the title at Backlash, that's where Brock shows up. He throws him around. Sheamus was at your work shopping a few years ago. Nice. LA Knight. We'll definitely put a prediction on this, man. I want to see who you guys think is winning.
Much easier said than done.
Let's get over here. Let's find out what you guys think.
WWE Universe, behold the Almighty.
La 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 la.
To Cody Rhodes.
Crowd's already booing him. Oh, yeah. Oh, he's all by himself.
Santos.
Escobar.
Escobar's WrestleMania didn't turn out as well as he had hoped, but Escobar looks to rally beginning tonight. Our very own Kayla Braxton caught up with Santos earlier.
You know, Santos Escobar always has.
Santos Escobar.
Well,
yeah, he's all by himself, you know.
Last week, going into WrestleMania, when he took out Dragon Lee, he was ultimately replaced by Andrade.
You knew they were gonna win versus Cross's team. You knew everything, China. You always know everything. That is suspect. Great song, Gritty. Yeah, it's a triple threat. The winner of this fights the winner of another triple threat. There's another triple threat tonight. whoever wins that one and whoever wins this one fight each other, and then whoever wins that match, that one-on-one match, is the first to fight Cody Rhodes at Backlash for the title.
Remains to be answered, but right now, Escobar finds himself outnumbered by the megastar and the almighty, and wisely.
All right, predictions are open.
Knight almost stole.
Escobar, he'll go far. Jimmy Johns, leave me alone. Jimmy Johns is on us. All right, predictions are in, guys. Get your prediction in now if you'd like for them to count. The predictions are on the Twitch channel.
Immediately, we see the issues of taking your eyes off one of your two opponents.
Probably has all the tools of being a top guy. Just needs a push. Yeah, I mean he's been world champion in the past couple years.
Takes everybody out. Triple threat continues. Who will advance?
Look at Santos. Santos trying to sell those T-shirts.
I wonder if you know that I want the best for you.
It's a cool looking design. Won the Fatal 4-Way at Monday to fight Priest. Jey Uso. Drew was about to win it, but then CM Punk came out from under the ring and held his foot so he couldn't do the Claymore on Jey, and Jey got him. The ref didn't see it. I think even if the ref did see it, it wouldn't have mattered, because I think there's like, you can't get disqualified in the Fatal 4-Way. Isn't Bobby Lashley in his 50s? Dang, I don't know about that. He's probably 40-something.
Whatever happens, we don't quit.
Civil War, rated R, now playing in theaters and IMAX.
File 100% free with TurboTax free edition.
I like his crew with the Street Profits in them, but they gotta get something going, man. Just fighting people is like, okay, that's cool, but let's get like a story going. Imagine Jey gets it. That'd be crazy. This quick.
It's less filling, Miller Lite. Tastes great.
Never understood this argument. Let it be both.
I could see Damian retaining for a while, not just because of the way that they presented him, but also because he has people around him. Zach says you got LA Knight to win. Goki says Bobby. Like I said, maybe they'll surprise us with Santos. That'd be crazy, wouldn't it? He's 47. 47 is the new 50.
Whatever happens, we don't quit.
All right, predictions are locked in. May the odds be ever in your favor. It is commercial break time, guys. It's the perfect time to hit the like button on the YouTube, or to retweet or like the tweets that I've put out that tell people that this is going on right now. This stream is. So hit the like button if you could, guys. Let's get 50 likes. Yeah, that was crazy with the CM Punk part at WrestleMania. I like that a lot. That cash-in was crazy.
You seduced me in the most traumatic way possible.
Tubi's making movies, man. Yesterday on the Nitty Gritty, we saw a couple of trailers by Tubi, where they're making some movies that look pretty interesting. Uh-oh, the UFL. There's The Rock. The Rock is on SmackDown. Done and done. Thank you, thank you. Here we go. Back at it.
The opportunity to challenge Cody Rhodes for the undisputed WWE Championship in Lyon, France at Backlash.
And the Almighty has taken complete control of this one. Too big, too strong. No answer whatsoever from LA Knight and Santos.
Oh my goodness.
Is in big trouble. I mean, are you surprised, Bad News? We've watched the dominance of Bobby Lashley for years.
Oh my goodness. On this day, I see bluegrass. Yo, bluegrass. Oh my goodness. 200 bits. Look at this. Yo, thank you so much. That is the biggest cheer of the day thus far. Thank you very much. Bluegrass hooking it up. Thank you very, very much. If you guys are having fun, if you like these hangouts, please consider chipping in however you can, whether that's tips. You can tip on YouTube as well. There's a way that I can still get a little bit of revenue off of my YouTube streams that I put up. Ooh. Yo, you saw that power bomb by Lashley? Goodness gracious. Santos Escobar. I see you with the hype in the chat. I'm gonna put some party favors.
Completely tied up in the ropes. That split second there cost LA Knight. Just unfortunate how Bobby Lashley landed caught up in the ropes.
Well, under triple threat rules, there are no countouts or disqualification, but your opponent does need to be squarely inside of the ring for a pinfall 2 count. Escobar with double knees right to the chest of Bobby Lashley.
When you get one opponent down, you really have to capitalize. Make the most of it.
Double knees to the chest of LA Knight. Now he's got him up in the Phantom Driver position. No. LA Knight able to get out of there. Nice slam. Hit him with the elbow drop.
And Detroit City is
LA Knight's going off. Uh-oh, look out behind you. Up. Yep. We thought it was creepy that he didn't have his crew out here. Well, they're out here now. The Santos squad. Legado del Santos. Oh my goodness. They hit LA Knight with a heck of a team power bomb in the center of the ring, but I think Lashley's gonna break this up. Lashley's gonna spear these dudes in half. Jimmy Johns, they're trying to sing along. What's this? Oh, it's the LWO. No, it's not the LWO. It's Street Profits. All I saw was like the bottom of their outfits for a second. Uh-oh. Electra Lopez getting in the way. Jeez, BFAB.
The greatest equalizer on SmackDown.
Oh no! Angel and Berto hit Dawkins with the NTY. But Montez falls.
Jeez, Montez jumping out of the gym.
Lashley, for the moment, had a favorable position, but Escobar from behind stacks the Almighty.
Ooh, they almost did what I said they were gonna do.
Amidst the chaos.
Flatliner by Lashley.
Very weird looking flatliner.
Bobby
Lashley looking for the spear.
Lining up for a spear.
No, spears himself into the ring post. BFT, that's game, set, match. LA Knight wins. That kick by BFAB looked devastating. She kicked the heck out of Electra Lopez. LA Knight wins. Dang, is it going to be LA Knight versus AJ Styles, maybe? It's LA Knight. He won tonight. Yeah. Yeah.
I'm standing by with Rey Mysterio in the LWO.
Knight.
Ray,
Yeah.
you just watched Santos fall short in his match, and with all the history between the two of you, do you care to comment on his loss?
Plain and simple, Kayla. It's called karma.
Oh.
Whether it was Rich Holland's attack on Cruz or Santos' attack on Dragon Lee, it will inevitably come back to bite you.
Well,
Rich Holland didn't attack him. He just closed the door and his hand was in the way.
Of course.
Come on.
It's like the kids say, Santos is all cap. I learned it from the nephew the other day, man.
But let's keep it real, okay? Santos ought to realize that the truth will eventually surface, no matter how much you twist it. But tonight my focus is on AJ Styles and Kevin Owens. You know, I've accomplished many things over the past couple of years. My induction into the WWE Hall of Fame, forming the LWO. But deep down inside, like I mean deep, I truly believe that Rey Mysterio has another run as WWE Champion. Campeón. Mark my words.
Campeón.
Campeón, Taylor.
One more run for Rey Mysterio, if anyone can do it. The Hall of Famer.
It's time. Wait, who's Solo coming out here to massacre? Hang on, taking it all. Set of score. No, I will not take a loss.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Special Counsel, WWE Hall of Famer, the Wise Man, Paul Heyman, Jimmy Uso, and Solo Sikoa. In the wake of WrestleMania, the Bloodline are embarking on a
I do not follow no trends.
by order of the Tribal Chief.
The Bloodline. Jeez.
There was a feeling in
They said, guess what? We're not done with this. Do the dance, Dudley.
The Steiner brothers are synonymous with WCW.
They definitely took a whole lot of loss at WrestleMania. The Bloodline did, and so they do need to kind of, if they're going to continue using them, they need to lift them up a bit. I'm in tears right now. This ain't right. There's no gold. Aww. The gold's in their blood, though. It's the bloodline. The real gold was the friends we made along the way. Not tears of joy. Solo's a great entrance. Yeah, I like his presentation, his theme song. It sounds like something's coming to get you. I think a lot of wrestlers could utilize a theme song that sounds a little bit more like they're coming to do something. Not just a song that sounds like, oh, that sounded poppy or whatever. Like, have a song that sounds like something bad's about to happen to you. Have them lose to local talent. I think it's going to be a promo segment. Could be fun. It could be fun if the local talent is some guys in masks and then they're revealed as somebody major. You just want them to straight up lose to some local talent. That'd be kind of crazy. They start having like a crisis, a bloodline crisis. Seems like that seems the same, might seem different since the stage is set up differently. Yeah, I think this arena made them set up the stage differently again. Kind of like how Raw was this week. Where they didn't have the giant Titantron, they had to clip it down so people behind it could see. I'm hoping that's what it is, because I do like the big Titantron. Maybe they could level that up a little bit somehow, but this tiny one looks a little off to me. Yeah, it's good. I'm glad that the Bloodline has a presence on the show. It would feel even weirder if they just weren't around at all. I think that would let some of the air out of what's got us to this point and how successful things have been, how just how these stories and how much investment has been put into that, to just be all the way without it suddenly be a shock to the flow of the show. Hey Panda, welcome. Have Jimmy see the light of what he's doing and see his error. He's been weird recently. Wish they bring back that Curvetron. The Curvetron. You talking about the skate ramp? Or just the curved one? I think that's what you're talking about, the one that like just curves like this, like those new monitors. Didn't like the projector screen on Raw. I like the old school Raw with the A that had the TV screens in it. Panda, panda, panda. I think they're going to start doing smaller stages. Where are you hearing this from? Are these rumors? We don't do rumors in here, please. No rumors, spoilers, or dirt sheets, please. Unless you heard it from like Triple H or somebody like that who actually could tell us that. Are you ready?
This is like assembling the Avengers of the women's division.
Assembling the Avengers of the women's division. Oh, I didn't even notice that Jade had that line down the middle of her face. Wonder what that was supposed to symbolize. Like a borderline or something? Oh, I can see that. Maybe because of the sellouts, they want to be able to fit more people in there. That might make sense. See what they got. La 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 la.
Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Paul Heyman.
A rumor that Hulk Hogan will face Andre the Giant. Kelly. I believe during when the WWE backstage special things for Mania, they said the line represents where people start behind her and she's in front of the line. Oh.
We don't blame The Undertaker. We don't even blame Jey Uso. Ladies and gentlemen, accountability is a very big word on the island of relevancy, and your tribal chief, Roman Reigns, has ordered that we accept accountability. At WrestleMania 39, what happened?
Welcome, Kelly.
Roman Reigns entered the ring focused. Roman Reigns entered the ring strategic. Roman Reigns entered the ring unemotional. Cody Rhodes took his eye off the ball for just 1 second. He was distracted by Solo. Admittedly, that's Cody Rhodes' fault for not preparing for Solo to distract him. And what happened? Just like that, your tribal chief took advantage and successfully
Accountability is a big word.
At WrestleMania 40, Cody Rhodes flipped the script on Roman Reigns. What did Seth Rollins say? Seth Rollins is a visionary. Seth Rollins told the truth. Seth Rollins said to Cody Rhodes, I will be your shield, the one piece of unfinished business in Roman Reigns' life. So when...
Dang, they brought it up again, though. Are we continuing that? It's nice to have that in their back pocket and be able to bring it out every now and then, the whole shield thing. I think that was such a huge moment, and it's good to still have that hanging around. Remember Paul Heyman did the... Wait, what? He did the what and the what?
To temptation. Roman Reigns was distracted
What's
by
going
his
on?
lust for revenge on Seth Rollins. He took his eye off the ball. Cody Rhodes was prepared. Cody Rhodes was strategic. Cody Rhodes was focused. Cody Rhodes was ready. And like that, it was over. Ladies and gentlemen, your new undisputed champion is Cody Rhodes.
How's he gonna flip this?
But like a phoenix, rising from the ashes, your tribal chief.
Why is Solo looking at him like this?
Losing and winning matters, right?
So there's consequences to losing.
Uh-oh.
Right?
Uh-oh,
Right?
Solo.
So that means consequences need change.
Uh-oh. Yo, Solo's trying to... What is this? He's looking at Jimmy, and Jimmy looks behind him like, you looking at me like that? I know you ain't looking at me. I know you ain't looking at me. Give him a hug. Solo, the new tribal chief? He's gonna spike him. Who's that?
Oh my God.
Hey!
Wow. Oh my God. Wait, you know who that is? That's
It's Tama Tonga!
who has been wrecking shop in Japan for years.
Oh my goodness. Yo. He's here, and they're bleeping it out. Oh no. Dude, this guy is outspoken as heck. This is gonna be crazy. Oh, look at his build. Look at the build on him. Tama Tonga. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. He spiked Jimmy and did it again. Are they jumping him out of the bloodline? Dang. There's a new bloodline? And Solo brings Paul Heyman and has him do the figure up. Call Roman Reigns. No. Solo snatched the phone from him. He said, no, you ain't calling him. Let's stomp the phone. Solo's taking over. Get me a chair. Oh, no. No. They're not going to do this, are they? You're not going to hit him with the... No. Dude. Yeah, Solo's hijacking the bloodline or like reinventing it in his own idea. Jay gonna come save him? This is not what the tribal chief wants. No! Oh my goodness. He wrapped a chair around his neck and just crushed him in the corner. Jimmy is destroyed. Solo put a final nail in his coffin. Dang, I thought maybe Jay would show up. The Solo chief. Oh my goodness. This is a heck of a twist. Now Paul Heyman's like a hostage. You see this? Tama Tonga's looking real buff though. I like it too. It's a nice twist, a nice spin. Unpredictable. But it definitely fits what's been happening. The way Solo's been acting and the things that have happened during his time, seeing the way the tribal chief acts, him taking that, soaking up that knowledge while standing right behind Roman through all the dastardly things he's done. It's seasoned his thinking of how this is supposed to go, it looks like. Vicious, dude. Vicious. I like it a lot.
This is where you buy things.
Isn't that the guy that looks like Roman, so you replace Roman with other Roman? He does look kind of like Roman, yeah. I think I have him. Let me see. Should have put him on the screen, my bad.
Today at northerntool.com.
Let's see here.
Excuse me.
Yeah, I got him.
What's going on?
Discover cashback debit.
Here he is.
Everyone money back on this
I got him. He's not wearing this vest anymore. That's cool that they're still calling him the same name and everything.
Discover cashback debit.
Does that mean Jimmy Uso as a face now? Something like that. He was in New Japan, yes. He's been there, just like what Wade said. Wade Barrett was like, he's been tearing it up in Japan. They didn't say New Japan, but they just said Japan. What a wow, dude! What a cool segment.
Where to next? Liquid IV powdered hydration, now in sugar-free. Scientifically formulated.
Dude, I love it.
3 times the electrolytes.
The twists, the turns, the story. Goodness gracious.
Zero artificial sweeteners. Liquid IV.
Should be adding more people to the bloodline, not kicking out.
You're making payments again. It's hard saying goodbye to that much money every month, but by refinancing to a lower rate through Credible.
But I mean, I'd say some of the best parts about the whole bloodline storyline have been when they were fighting each other, right? So this might just be a way for them to continue doing what has worked for the bloodline storyline. Do you think The Rock ordered this? If you would have asked me that like a couple weeks ago, I would have said yes, but I think Solo's just on his own right now. I think he made this decision. All teams have to split up. That's what I was saying about the New Day, but people don't want to hear that. Oh, factions, yeah. Yeah, eventually. My brother, I love you. I love you too. He's like, all right, so we cool? Oh my goodness. QZ, welcome. Because the draft, yeah. Tama Tonga held him and Jimmy just got spiked to Kingdom Come. Yo, what a moment. Just a vicious beating of immense proportions.
We all witnessed it, Wade, with our own 2 eyes. A shocking.
Hey, Cameron Grimes.
In the bloodline, we assumed the bloodline would be reeling after WrestleMania, but I don't think anybody expected what we just saw.
Well, the bloodline looked re-energized just like that, but you're right.
That's crazy. And Paul Heyman's looking like a hostage in this situation right now. Who's Cameron Grimes fighting? Stacking money.
The newest flavor, Nectarine Guava Knockout, exclusively
to the moon.
It is a new era here in WWE.
Oh, Cameron Grimes has a. Oh, I thought he had a microphone.
Opportunity for this superstar to make some waves on the blue brand in draft season. Bad news.
Yeah, Grimes, all he's ever asked for.
Who's
is
he
an
got?
Opportunity. He's got one tonight, but personally.
Oh, really? Braun Breaker. He's got a new theme song. Oh my goodness, dude. His song is sounding menacing.
Weighing in at 250 pounds, Braun Breaker! If this is your first time laying eyes on
What a savage.
welcome to the party. This man
I'd put a prediction on this, but I think we know what's going on here. I think we know what's going to happen.
an entirely new breed of human being.
Yeah, this guy's built very different.
You know, it's a good progression of the story. Roman Reigns' bloodline was about fear and respect. Solo's bloodline could be about violence. Yeah, maybe. Oh, yeah.
Braun Breaker's a superstar who doesn't get paid by the hour. Looks to make quick work of the
That Survivor Series war game, all these. I hate bugs. Me too, Panda.
Steiner the nephew of Big Papa Pump Scott Steiner.
A little bit generic for a song.
To be believed.
Another amazing
Yeah, but I don't know. It sounds, it has some energy to it at least.
over WrestleMania weekend.
This turn keeps the heat on the bloodline exactly. I think that they needed something. Remember what I was saying before any of that just happened? I'm like, dude, this is, they need to keep them, if they're gonna keep using them, they need to keep them up. You don't want to have that vacuum type of feeling where something really feels missing from the show. Because you spent so much time and energy in the bloodline, so many resources. You don't want to have that vacuum effect where it just obviously seems like something's missing. And this was a good way to keep people guessing and keep people talking. And to keep it entertaining. I like that. I like that segment.
Continuing to soldier forward, using his highly educated feet. And just picked out of midair and planted.
Spear. Dunzo. Well, Cameron Grimes got to be on TV. Dang. Just splatterhoused. Now all I need is Jacob Batu. Kind of sounds like a mixture of oh gosh, the song's right on the tip of my tongue, but I can't remember the name of it. I think it's a Metallica song. Jimmy John's. Jimmy John's like, I can remember it. It's called Jimmy John's, the sequel.
Matchflow is sponsored by Progressive.
Progressive.
A triple threat of protection.
I wonder how much Progressive pays a year to be on this show all the time. That was the Cameron breaker. Yeah, I like it. Reminds me of a Metallica song. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I wonder if they considered bringing Nia into the bloodline. It's funny because Cameron Grimes beats Baron Corbin. Braun Breaker beats Cameron Grimes. Braun's song is a mixture of his and the Steiner Brothers theme song. Oh, really? Looks like Jimmy and Jay are going to be back together. That'd be cool. My God, Grady, wait. Didn't Tama Tonga had a feud with Roman? He did talk crap about Roman. I remember that. He was even doing the like thing during his entrance and all that. Yeah, Tama Tonga does have some one-sided beef, I would say. I wouldn't say it's like a straight-up feud or anything. But yeah, I know what you're talking about.
They're bold. Inspiring.
Keep saying the Usos get back together, but Jimmy is stupid enough to realize that? What? Yeah, that was awesome, WB. Stephanie McMahon, what a great... That already had night 2, like, heading towards greatness, as far as I was concerned. Oh, they're already selling the People's Championship?
At WWEshop.com. Now a Fanatics experience. Tonight only. Free
Let me
shipping
look it
on
up.
qualifying orders.
Let's check a look.
Introducing Ned's Plaque Psoriasis. He thinks his flaky red patches are all people see.
Otezla is the #1 prescribed pill to treat
Oh,
plaque
Tesla.
psoriasis. Otezla can help
All right,
you
let's
get clear
see.
skin. Don't use Otezla
Go to the
if you're
shop.
allergic to it. Serious allergic reactions can happen. Otezla may cause severe diarrhea, nausea, or vomiting. Some people taking Otezla had depression, suicidal thoughts,
Title
weight loss,
belts.
upper respiratory tract infection, and headache may occur.
I do not see it.
2, 3.
Look at this. Bluegrass has been lighting it up today. Thank you very much for the bits, man. Bluegrass, thank you, thank you, thank you. What car are we talking? Oh, Tesla? Yeah, I was about to make a Tesla joke, but you got it.
Eyes forward.
Yeah, I don't see it.
Drive distracted.
If it exists, maybe it's in like pre-order status or something. They have the Cody Rhodes side plates already, though.
Humans lost their dominance and their ability to speak. Why do they hunt her? She is important.
I have a name. May.
Let's see.
Kingdom of the Planet of the Apes, rated PG-13.
Yeah, see, they have the Cody Rhodes side plates. They have the
Answer the question, ladies. When the boys in blue.
Have the World Heavyweight title. They have the Universal. I love this title right here. Winged Eagle. Very nice. They have this People's Championship. Well, the Rock Brahma Bull Championship. But no, they don't have what I'm looking for. But I still haven't found what I was looking for. Oh my goodness. People's Elbow. Oh my goodness. It's the Robert Elbow. Oh my goodness. Robert Stone with some bits on top of it. Another. So 15 and then 10 on top of that. Thank you again. Hooking it up. I see AJ Styles backstage.
Isn't just another match. Tonight is where I fix what went wrong at WrestleMania. Rey Mysterio.
Nah. Oh, we're stunning. We're stunning people.
In my path through LA Knight into the undisputed WWE.
WB, thank you for the bits.
You see, I'm gonna
put 4 bits on it.
Everything.
Thank you.
And prove a point. This isn't personal. It's necessary. You see, you're in the way of something much bigger than you could possibly think of.
Not the Damian Priest ones, no.
Step over both your dead bodies to get to what I want. So, LA Knight, I hope you're taking notes. Because the damage that I caused tonight will be just a taste of what you're going to get next week. And I promise it will be phenomenal.
Dang, AJ. How's it gonna be all that? Oh my goodness. Look at this.
It's the house that AJ Styles built.
Yo, WB? Oh, Bayley has a new theme song. Yo, thank you so much for the bits. WB hooking it up. Thank you. Cutting into that life bar that Bluegrass has going on. Bluegrass has the Iron Throne right now. You said night 1 was better, Panda? Why do you think night? Oh, probably because people you like lost on night 2, right? She's got a new theme song. It's sounding kind of good, man. Yeah, Damian Priest side plates are not on the site yet. Maybe they told him you get a new song or new side plates. You got to choose one. He said, okay, new song. She got like a superhero outfit on. I like this theme song. Nope. Oh, well, then why was it better? Why was night 1 better than night 2 to you? Any glitches? I didn't see any, but I missed like half of it, so maybe. They still use one person to do all the themes. Not all the time, no. Let's go. What's Bayley got to say? Bayley's awesome. It's most triumphant. Sounds like Bret Hart's old theme, huh?
It feels so good, and I feel so damn proud to call myself your new WWE Undisputed Women's Champion.
Oh, that's what they're gonna call it now. I hope that's what they're gonna call it. That makes it easier.
You guys know this isn't my first time being a champion. I've retained titles at WrestleMania. I've lost titles at WrestleMania, but this one feels so damn special. This one's different.
This one's different. Looks cool with this outfit. Jimmy John's thought so too.
This championship represents more than just being the best. This represents the most talented locker room I've ever been a part of. But even more than that, what makes this one special for me, and it's going to sound so damn cheesy, Michael Cole's going to make fun of me, but it's because
Michael
of
Cole.
all of you guys. I swear from the bottom of my heart, it's been you guys. In these last 11 years of my career, you guys have been there through everything, the ups, the downs, the injuries, the setbacks. And every time I thought I didn't have anything else to give, you guys were fighting for me. Whether it was online, whether it was at the live events, whether it was at the PLEs, you guys never gave up on my vision. And I thank you so much.
Yeah, it's gotta be weird to go heel and hope that when you come back people will accept you. That's gotta be odd.
Thank you guys. I'm so excited to start this brand new journey with you. So why don't we start it off by giving out a brand new opportunity. I'm excited.
Really? Tiffany Stratton.
You gotta be kidding me. Detroit, Michigan.
It's Tippy time.
The center of the universe.
Up, that's Plaid.
I thought it was a little
Drank the
rude
water.
he wasn't given an opportunity at WrestleMania. I mean, who better than the center of the universe herself to shine on the grandest stage of them all? And you're clearly building to some sort of
Her
open
face turn was pretty natural. Yeah, they did a good job.
I accept, because
What's good about night two besides Cody and Bayley? Exactly. The Damian Priest cash-in was cool to me.
This is a little embarrassing. It's
Rhea
very
versus
nice to
Becky,
meet you,
Sammy
Tiffany,
dethroning
Tiffany.
the Devil, Gunther. Truth won a tag team match. With the ladder match.
I actually had somebody in
Usos
mind.
was good.
So
Jay
sorry,
came out with
and
Lil
this
Wayne.
person, I've been very excited to get back in the ring with this.
Besides Cody and Bayley,
is a
I could name a
legend
couple
to make
things,
this
but I see what you
person made a
mean.
big return at the Royal
Logan
Rumble, and that
cheating.
is the one and only Naomi.
When it was
So-
supposed to be Kevin Owens win, nope.
she couldn't even win a title.
I
if
see what
it
you mean,
glowed
Panda.
In the dark.
Up. That's it. Naomi said, "What'd you say?"
Pretty sure Naomi
I'm
would
stomping to
disagree
the
with that
ring.
assessment. Bad news. She's a former SmackDown Women's Champion in her own right. And Naomi is coming off a big
Uh-oh.
victory.
It's about to be a match?
WrestleMania.
Tiffany's dressed for a match.
Naomi seems pretty damn fired up.
Now Bianca's gonna come out.
Excuse me.
Probably.
We were in the middle of something. Oh.
They said we're back in the Attitude Era.
I already beat you.
I could see some differences, but I could tell why people would say something like that. Uh-oh, she took her jacket off.
You done tried me on the wrong night, little girl.
Sure, you've beaten me before, but here's what you don't know. I have earned every single thing that I've gotten here in the WWE, and I don't plan on stopping now. So, babe, I can't accept your challenge just yet. Because first, I want to take on clueless Tiffany right here and right now.
Clueless Tiffany.
As if bad news, we could have a big match on our hands. Naomi and Tiffany.
Okay.
We're going to try to get a referee out here. Let's do it.
She just said, check the clock. Let's go. What you up to?
After all
Ring
the
the
work.
ref.
And all the miles.
Keep that train rolling, man.
All the Seinfeld shows.
Let's go. Let me get this prediction set up. Energy was more hype on night 2. Night 1 had some great matches. She does have a point, yeah. I agree.
Are you ready?
Are you ready? I am ready. I'm ready for this match.
You must be Isaac. Come on in. Here's my pride and joy.
Beautiful stair renovation, sir.
And they're covered with your home and auto bundle with Progressive, so you get round-the-clock protection.
So is Gabby coming down?
Oh, she said she'll meet you at the prom.
He just brought him over just to see the stairs.
Of hot, juicy chicken, a side of mashed potatoes and gravy, and a biscuit for just
Yeah, I like that. I like that clueless Tiffany line.
That's a good deal. New taste of KFC deals. Only at KFC.
What is this about? Some crazy hotel? Come stay at a crazy hotel. Yeah, I'm glad they're doing the draft so close to WrestleMania. It's like they're doing all the stuff that I said they should do, that I've been saying they should do for years. And it's having good effects. One of the things about having ideas is like, if they get implemented and then things get worse, it's like, oh man, I guess my idea wasn't that great. But the ideas I've told them to do and that I've come up with, they're starting to do more and more of them, and it's like they're in this boom period. And it's pretty nice to be like, okay, cool. So my ideas weren't bad, weren't gonna cost them business or anything.
Barbara's new sidekick count by guaranteeing her maximum refund. Intuit TurboTax. Is this how you
I wonder what's next for Ricochet, dude. It's funny that he's that he got put into that fatal 4-way for the world title match. And then they didn't have anything about him on Raw Talk or anything. It's almost like he was just there. I like your Bobby Lashley song. I don't think they should implement my lyrics into the song on television, but I'm glad you like it.
And that nothing is more dangerous than a man with a dream.
So the main event's probably going to be the AJ Styles match. Ricochet should turn heel and be managed by MVP. I'm down with that. I thought he should have a manager for years now. Absolutely.
We saw earlier here tonight on SmackDown, that being Jimmy Uso taken out by his own brother Solo Sikoa and newcomer Tama Tonga. I'm currently standing outside the trainer's room where I saw
Man, that
Paul
sounds
Heyman
crazy to
enter
hear.
moments
Newcomer
ago to
Tama
check on Jimmy
Tonga.
Uso. Hopefully we're going to get an update on his condition.
Uh-oh. There's Paul Heyman.
Paul, first and foremost,
He looks
is Jimmy
distraught.
okay?
Jimmy's
What
not okay.
happened out there?
Oh, this is going to be the first words that Tama Tonga says?
By orders of the tribal chief.
Really? It was Roman. Oh, wait. No, it wasn't. So, wait. Is Solo the new tribal chief now?
What the hell does that mean?
A great question, Paul. Did Roman give the order?
Man, I don't want to go anywhere near
Ooh.
Solo Sikoa. Whoever gets
Dude, they're doing it. All right, predictions are in, guys. Get your prediction in now if you'd like for them to count.
For the WWE Women's Championship.
Option 1 is Naomi. Option 2 is Tiffany. Who you got winning? Wow, that's interesting.
Wait, I'm going to ask you. Tiffany hasn't been here on Friday Night SmackDown for long, but caught a lot of attention, garnered a lot of headlines, and caught the attention of the WWE Universe. What do you
This is
see as
also
the
a good
upside
way for them to
Well, Tiffany Stratton may well
to
be
possibly
installed
bring
as
Roman
the
back as a
best
good guy when he
athlete
comes
in
back.
The entire women's division in all of WWE. And I don't
I mean,
say
Cody
that
had the crowd chanting for Roman and all that, so
such as Belair,
maybe they're going to bring him back as a good guy, and this is a way to just have even more dastardly threat for him to try to overcome. Yeah, that's what they're doing, WB. It looks like it. Looks like it. So he can't just title himself the Tribal Chief on a random day.
And with the accolades, a long-term NXT Women's Champion. Very,
I don't know.
Tiffany Stratton
We'll have to see. I feel like they can make up the rules. A lot of this has been sounding like they just make up the rules.
Originally about to be offered the opportunity by the new champion Bayley, but Tiffany Stratton did as she so frequently does and inserted herself into other people's business.
Oh, Tiffany's getting stretched out here. Naomi's on her.
Since 2009 in Florida Championship Wrestling, her biggest problem.
Wait, Roman Reigns wasn't a good guy at Mania? I thought he was just being his normal Tribal Chief self. About 20 seconds left on the prediction, guys.
And you don't have to know Tiffany Stratton to not like Tiffany Stratton.
Well, she's an irritant, isn't she? That's what she does. She's conceited. She's
Zach says Naomi's going to win, really? Doki feels the same way.
Absolutely right about that.
All right, predictions are closing.
Only for the moment. Tiffany Stratton in complete control.
About to find out. Jimmy Johns doesn't want us to know. They're like, "Where's Tippy John? Where's Jimmy Johns? It's Jimmy time, not Tippy time." They're trying to get everybody to get these sandwiches. Man, that was interesting. By order of the Tribal Chief. That's cool. Tama Tonga got to say something on his first SmackDown.
Division here on Friday Night SmackDown or Monday Night Raw, NXT, wherever it may be. Bayley, a true champion in that sense.
Tiffany with a takedown. It's the throat of Naomi right on the top, right on the second rope, and then sits on her. Oh.
Whiplash effect. Your neck whips off those ropes. You're feeling that for a week.
Well, that's those great reaction skills of Tiffany Stratton, an ability to smell opportunity, pounce immediately, and make her opponents regret that mistake.
I would say beyond smell opportunity, I admire Tiffany's ability to create opportunity. She's done a great job of that thus far.
That's all she has done.
Cover hook in the leg.
Since being hired by WWE.
Who would have thought Tiffany was going to be the girl to come out as soon as Bayley starts talking about an opportunity? It fits her character, though.
USA competitor. You don't get kicked in the face on Team USA, however.
Naomi's got the fluffy boots.
Naomi with another kick. Rocks the center of the universe.
This one really has swung back and forth from the beginning.
What's this?
Really getting any headway into taking control of the matchup.
Oh my God!
Oh, put Naomi face first into the ring post.
Down hard. Can Naomi
and then she fell off the ring steps as well. Stack up some damage. Jeez.
For Tashi Duncan, tennis gave her strength and power and made her who she is. She has to find a way to redefine herself.
Ouch.
I want you to be my coach. I want you to be my coach.
And then she finds her power in other ways.
You said Naomi's cool, but it's Tiffy time.
I think there's a lot of women out there that will feel themselves.
Beating Naomi would be a big step in that.
You think I want someone to be in love with me?
She says that she's already beaten her, but I think this one would matter more because that title's right next to her and stuff, you know. And we just talked about the Universal title and Bayley out here, and then she beats Naomi. That'd be some crazy timing.
Wendy's Orange Dreams.
I'll be right back.
This takes me back, man.
It's like taking a trip down memory lane.
I didn't know they sold dreamsicles on memory lane.
For the flavor that takes you back, get Wendy's new Orange Dreamsicle Frosty.
Consumer Cellular, this is Sam. How may I help you? This is a butt dial. Well, somebody's butt.
Just thought I'd let you know that with Consumer Cellular,
You can get the same exact coverage as the leading carriers, but
for up to half the price.
Fox Wednesday, who will survive an epic night of Queen?
Wow. Yeah, you all right, Ken?
I'm just under pressure.
And a difficult times.
I received the worst news. I lost my #1 supporter.
A star will shine.
I'm a little emotional, to be honest. It was just beautiful. That was really pretty.
The Masked Singer rocks out to Queen Wednesday on Fox.
Saturday on Fox. Head coach Ryan Day and the Buckeyes gear up for a pivotal season.
The new era begins today.
And it all begins with the annual Ohio State Spring Game. Saturday at noon Eastern on Fox.
Saturday on FS1. Texas, the home of the last 2 World Series champions. And home to a brewing rivalry.
And he gets hit by the pitch here. The benches are clearing in the American League Championship Series.
Now, in the next chapter, Corey Seager leads the Rangers.
Are you kidding me?
Against Jose Altuve and the Astros.
That is a monster shot.
Saturday at 4 Eastern on FS1.
SmackDown is live in Detroit tonight, and we are witnessing a matchup that will determine Bayley's challenger for the WWE Women's Championship as Naomi goes one-on-one with Tiffany Stratton. It has been a back-and-forth matchup to this point, Wade. What do you think is going to make the difference in this matchup?
Well, we're at the point now where athleticism starts going out of the window because both of these women are hurting. They're both having to dig deep. It's about who can dig the deepest, who has the drive to get that championship opportunity. And right now, you'd have to back Naomi.
Naomi right now trying to build a little momentum. Can it be sustained? Remains the question. Kick right on the ear of Stratton.
Stratton is completely wobbled, but there is no quit in the buff Barbie doll.
Here comes Naomi. Drop kick in the corner.
Simply turning into one-way traffic.
It was Dudley Bazzers.
Naomi could be looking for a split-legged moonsault. To punch her ticket to challenge Bayley.
Naomi's going for it. Oh my goodness.
Hooks the leg.
Is that a new finisher?
Stratton, though, is living dangerously. That was incredibly close to the 3 count. Tiffany Stratton hurt in a big way.
Did you hear that Chelsea Green wants a faction with Ariana Grace and Maxine Dupree? I have heard something about that or like that. Didn't she say that like on the bump or something?
Hopefully finish the job. Looking for the O'Connor roll.
So bad for women wrestlers on X. Hey, I wouldn't feel so bad about them because for every like super talented woman there is who might not like to hear that, there's like 10 women who are making so much money off of it and living very nice lives off of having not as much of a talent pool. So for every woman that you feel is getting it in that way that would find it insulting, there's like 10 women who are just like, yo, just give me the bag, you know? I'd say it kind of evens itself out. I wish it wasn't that way, but it's creating jobs and opportunities that might not even be there and definitely wouldn't be as lucrative.
Warn Bayley that she's coming her
It is sad though.
Prettiest moonsault ever. Naomi out of the way. Stratton able to
Yeah, it was the bump interview. Okay, there you go.
Double leg by Naomi. Jackknife pin.
Yo, she got her. Naomi won. Wow. Your feelings were correct. Wow. Dude, this is going to be a pretty payout. Naomi wins. She said, you talking that trash over here? Said, you picked the wrong day to mess with me. I got your number over here.
Congratulations.
Uh-oh. Oh, nice. We get a A-Town Down Under package here.
Championship match in history. But who was all there? Also, Snoop Dogg was there for it. Drew Barrymore showed up. Even
Drew Barrymore.
to see A-Town Down Under.
Theory, Waller, picked up the SmackDown Tag Team titles.
But let's talk about Grayson Waller. A man man that walked into his first WrestleMania and became a champion. You know, people are saying it's the Streak 2.0, but if you want to talk about championship wins at WrestleMania, let's talk about Austin Theory. Last year, walked in, walked out.
This is what I wanted them to do. I didn't think it would happen at Mania. I thought it would happen afterwards, but hey. Let's go.
It's like you're allergic to not winning championships at WrestleMania, man. It's wild.
The future is now. A-Town Down Under are tag team champions.
We are the greatest.
Yeah, this is cool right here. When did CJ Perry start dating Damian Priest? I don't know anything about that.
Tag team champions of all time. And for all of you, well, you're welcome.
Uh-oh. Street Profits and the
We'll find them a challenger next week.
New Catch Republic are backstage. I was like, they're Catch something, right?
Well, this man is
Catch 22 backstage looking at it.
Hall of Fame and fresh off a victory at WrestleMania. Does Rey Mysterio have one more run left? He must get through the triple threat tonight.
So it's LA Knight already qualified for next week.
Great to see you guys.
So whoever wins this main event, they're facing LA Knight. And then whoever wins that, they're going to Backlash versus Cody Rhodes. Cody Rhodes. I made bank.
What are you doing?
Undefeated champs. They never defended the belts. Yep. You know, they're going to play it up. I like it.
I'm your retirement fear, but don't be scared. You're still in pre-retirement.
Does that mean I have
Her retirement fear looks like the guy from Labyrinth.
This is retirement.org.
retirement savings options?
I'm glad they did that little promo package for A-Town Down Under.
You got this.
Visit thisispretirement.org for free resources to help you customize your action plan.
They're giving us surprising things tonight. I'd say on par with this week's Raw thus far. I think that this week's Raw was cool, but maybe a little less cool if you're always watching NXT because you see these people all the time. This SmackDown, being that it's shorter than Raw, they gave us maybe bigger surprises in terms of just like brand new stuff, like with Tama Tonga and the solo twists and turns, and then possibly having Naomi in the title picture and stuff like that. You guess what I had? What did you have? What'd you have? Tapioca pudding? What'd you have? He ain't even on the show, is he? Who?
What we're learning about the fiery crash.
It's a drink?
Plus Donald Trump's first criminal case kicking off next week. What to expect when jury begins
a cherry limeade? I don't know.
The 10 o'clock news.
Theraflu? Yeah, I like the SmackDown so far. Bayley versus Naomi makes sense. They have been kind of having a bit of a issue for a while, but not even in a bad way, but just the way that it's been handled.
Qualified buyers can get 1.9% APR financing on 2024 Acura models.
Giving them the tag belts means they're showcased more on TV.
You get to upgrade your phone anytime you want for
See
free,
them more.
which means you get the best,
Moreover, they will be.
most up-to-date technology out there. So
Possibly.
say you want a bigger screen, less
A
screen,
drink
more
someone
storage,
makes.
less storage. Doesn't matter. Any color. You can upgrade anytime. And who
Prime?
wants that? Except for Ryan.
You got some Prime?
And
Temezi, welcome.
That's respect.
I gotta get back to this.
Yeah. Don't wait to upgrade your phone. Get anytime upgrade included with
You got some
unlimited
Prime?
voice from Spectrum Mobile.
Did you have Woo Energy drink? You got Woo Wings?
We don't do ordinary.
Our incredible same-game parlay gets even better when you add Profit Boost. You can still combine all of your favorite selections.
Prime, aha. What flavor did you have?
But now we're giving you the option to boost your profit up to an extra 30%. Look out for a profit boost on select games and see why it's never ordinary at Bet365.
Just being friends would be cool too. Yeah, if there was nothing more to it, but Naomi does seem like she's getting a little fed up though, you know? So maybe Naomi will have a little tinge of that like meanness to her. But yeah, being friends would be cool. The pink one.
The hottest ticket in any city we have stepped into. We're past WrestleMania. We're on the other side of WrestleMania.
12 sellouts, 13 sellouts, 14 sellouts. Goodness gracious.
Continues to grow, continues to heat up, and we are just getting started.
Yes, we are, Corey, and tonight we are here in Detroit.
18 consecutive sellouts. My goodness.
Over the Red Wings, and tonight we're
What is that shirt? I don't think they meant to put that guy on TV. So the pink one was ew. I wonder what flavor that is. Just pink lemonade or something like that. I was kind of close then. Ric Flair drip go woo. Yeah. They make it with coconut water. And I understand there is kind of a... There's like a texture and a flavor to coconut water that is... it's a little off in certain cases. It's Dean Ambrose! Have we talked about who should dethrone each champion? Nah. That frog splash was just beautiful. Will we see any Logan Paul tonight?
Hey, what's up,
oh, there he is.
WWE Universe? Are you mad? I hope so. I would be mad too if I were you. Because the outsider just walked
Windy
in,
City Riot has been good so far. Nice, man. That's going on right now.
Kevin Owens is kind of a dunce, but Randy Orton, hey brother, who's the real legend killer? I walked in the champ, I exited the champ. Retain and remain.
Dang.
Like I said, what did you expect? It was the biggest WrestleMania ever. That's not a surprise to me. I was a part of it. Every event I've been a part of has been the biggest event WWE has ever had. Is that a coincidence? No. Do the math. 650 million impressions on social media based on this WrestleMania. 200 million of those came from me and my team, the Prime team. I Show Speed, Prime
Get him.
Logan Paul. It is a new era, as we're all saying.
Billy Joel has sold out MSG 100 times. Dang.
That era. Your United States champion. Out.
Get him. It's Chelsea? Uh-oh. What's she gonna do? Oh, she got Piper with her.
On Friday Night SmackDown.
Tag team action.
Introducing first, the team of Piper Niven and Chelsea Green.
Oh, he didn't say it like that. That's kind of cool. Oh my gosh, she's here. No way I would be awake otherwise. Windy City Riot.
Reckless endangerment is what that was. Sending me out there on Monday Night Raw
Versus who? I don't know.
Cargill, abhorrent. See, unlike Adam, though,
Bianca and Jade, that'd be crazy.
You
Mustafa
would
Ali is
never
about to
keep us
fight
off
against
WrestleMania
Hiromu
when
Takahashi. Oh, really?
You know what? Come to think of it, I wouldn't mind you having the pleasure of drafting Little Miss P
Dang.
and I to SmackDown. Listen, we're ready for an opportunity to show what we can do together.
I can see that. You know what?
Did they do the
Let me see if I can find you two some opponents.
the Matt Riddle match yet?
Okay. He's not insufferable.
It's gonna be great. Good luck.
Uh-oh. Who are they fighting? Oh, no. He had a look on his face. Matt Riddle versus Zack Sabre Jr., right? Is it Zack Sabre? That's who he's fighting?
Who's it gonna be?
Oh, my gosh. It's Jade. Chelsea, I'm sorry. It keeps happening to you. What a cool entrance. I love the camera work too. The way they film it from like down below. She just looks so large and in charge. Yep. Chelsea keeps fighting Jade, yep. Nick Aldis's face was so funny. Yeah. Jack Perry just had a fight against Shota Umino. Oh, who won that? Yeah, they did what Panda said. They're in your hometown, yep. I heard when he said that.
When the gods invented human beings, that is what they were aiming for.
Dang, she's getting hyped too. Uh-oh. Shota won. Oh, really? Yeah, but he's like world champion material, right? I remember Shota doing some pretty good stuff. And Bianca, yep.
I'd say it's safe to say that Chelsea and Piper's post-WrestleMania week just went from bad to worse.
Jeez, man.
Chelsea Green is having a fit in the ring right now. The squeaky wheel.
Sorry, Chelsea.
To get the grease. The squeaky wheel, however, just got screwed by the general manager, Nick Aldis.
Looks like she could be on American Gladiators. She does.
SmackDown is sponsored by Progressive Insurance. Save when you bundle
Yeah, I don't think we need a prediction on this one.
motorcycle insurance.
It's the wild.
It's been a wild week, bad news. I understand.
It's not been that wild.
Do the dance.
Well, it's about to get wild. 2/3 of maybe the most impressive WrestleMania team ever assembled. Jade Cargill, Bianca Belair, of course, joining forces with Naomi this past weekend
Oh, boy.
to pick up a W over Damage Control, and the ESP wasting
Goodness,
no time
Chelsea
on the
Green
game,
got spine
reminding
bustered. Who you gonna
Chelsea
call?
Green of who runs the Blue Brain.
Well, I interviewed Bianca Belair at WWE World over WrestleMania week. She told me one of her unrealized
Oh,
goals is to win
Piper says, I want Jade.
WWE. We
Tag
couldn't
her
see
in.
the start
Up, I saw a glitch.
alongside Jade Cargill.
Oh, she faked her out. Grabbed her by the braid.
Attempting to take a cheap shot. Niven, a powerhouse.
Nice.
Driving Bianca down.
Niven has been AWOL for a little while. Ready to
Jeez,
make
Piper.
up for some lost time, and who can forget Clash at the Castle Scotland recently announced.
Ah, don't hop ahead, China. Don't hop ahead. No need to announce finishes before we hear them. Or before I talk about them.
The ESP tags in Cargill.
Oh my goodness. Chelsea, run! Chelsea went for the boot. Oh my god. Choke slammed. Oh my god. Kicked her in the head. Oh no, not again. Jaded. Dang. Vicious. That's done. I saw a glitch. Looked like it was meant to happen. It was green. It was like greenish, and it had some squares in certain areas of the screen.
Here in WWE, the momentum continues.
KO, tonight you have a massive opportunity. If you win
Well, that's over with.
match, you advance to next week's #1
Thanks
contenders
for coming,
match
Chelsea.
for the undisputed WWE Championship.
You can't get away from Jade.
Any final thoughts before you head to the ring?
Yeah. Have you seen last few weeks the cool camera shots they do where they kind of follow the guys? I think I'm going to try to... Do you mind if I borrow this?
Sure.
Thank you.
Do it.
Look, Byron, obviously winning the WWE title is the most important thing to everyone in
Oh,
this
somebody's
industry.
hiding behind a post.
I know. Speaking of titles, look at this. This is pretty cool. I like tigers.
I like tigers.
I'm keeping this.
I like tigers. Oh, he threw the CM Punk
But
shirt.
obviously the real
He didn't throw it. He
title
just
I
like
want
scooted
is
it off the table.
WWE Championship, and now AJ Styles and Rey Mysterio stand in my way. And look, I can only hope that AJ
This guy's so
still
good.
suffering from some sort of PTSD from LA Knight's attempted home invasion, and Rey, well, Rey and I have a lot more in common than people might think. See, we both have sons that are way taller than us. Of course, my son's awesome. He's not a huge disappointment and an idiot. But, you know, that's not really on Rey. Come on, guys. That's not really on Rey. Dominic just sucks. But anyway, as much respect as I have for both those guys, the bottom line is now they're both standing in my way, and I want the WWE Championship. So I'm going to kick both their asses. Jamie, take this mic. Bruce, hit my music.
Bruce, hit my music. That's awesome, dude. Kevin Owens, Kevin Owens. Kevin Owens, Kevin Owens. He's so good on the mic, man. This guy is such a great signing. He's got the Detroit Tigers belt. They love tigers. He doesn't even get it. Oh, yeah. Yeah, that Tigers belt looks cool.
Leave WrestleMania as United States champion, but there is still a massive opportunity on the horizon for the prize fighter.
I see a Lady Hogan.
Which is sponsored by eBay Motors. It's another triple threat match. The winner advances to next week's #1 contender.
What a cool segment this was.
LA Knight for the right to challenge the new undisputed WWE
He got to come out here with the title and everything.
The triple threat is live, and it is next.
Man. They might be giving it to Kevin Owens. Oh, what's this? Oh my goodness. Yo, it's Mary Mania. Oh, Mary, thank you for the 100 bits. It's Mary Mania. Hooking it up. Thank you very much. Closing in on the throne. I see it. I see you guys. Bluegrass has 91 hit points left. Oh, WB said, I'm scooping it. When the time is right, you must strike. Oh my goodness. You got it. It's WB Mania. Wow. Look at it. Looks like the scoop. That's what a scoop looks like. WB, thank you very much. It was a tag team effort. Maybe it was a tag team effort. Maybe it wasn't a scoop. It was a coup. Thank you very much for the bits. See you guys helping this cup to remain full, or getting close to full. And it says we're close to a hype train as well. Thank you to everybody who's been chipping in. If you're enjoying the stream, if you like what you're seeing, please consider supporting it however you guys can, whether that's bits, tips. You can also tip on YouTube. You can become a subscriber on Twitch, or you could gift subscriptions on Twitch as well. If you want to help keep the stream alive and running, that's how I help pay for the bills here and keep the lights on. Keep these type of things going on for you guys. You can also retweet the tweets, like the tweets, leave a like on the YouTube stream if you haven't already done that. There's a bunch of ways to help out. Thank you to everybody who's doing any of those. Hit the likes. Should have grabbed the Lions belt. I heard Lions like to bite kneecaps. What? What? Would you consider that title a cheap pop? Yeah, kinda. But the thing about cheap pops is like, if they're done in jest, then it's not the same as the type of cheap pops that I would normally have a troublesome time with. When it's somebody who we know can hold the mic and do great work, and they resort to cheap pops, it makes it even cheaper. But if it's a joke like that was just supposed to be something fun in the moment. It wasn't something where he's resorting to it because he can't get the crowd to interact. And it was just a one-off type of thing because of Detroit Lions. Yeah, I know about that, but I'm wondering what the kneecap thing is about. It's like, I don't know where that part came from. Glitch said, Alexa Bliss, why you forgot us? Where are you seeing this? Oh my goodness, it's Mary Mania. Oh my goodness. It's Mary Mania. Oh my goodness. Oh yeah, we got the SmackDowns in here too. Mary, thank you again. Look at this. Thank you. Oh wait, another one. Na. Yo, the Eclipse, one of the most beautiful maneuvers in all of wrestling. That's some good stuff. Those are some good bits too. Thank you very much. LA Knight, yeah. Thank you again, Mary. Let's go. Lions coach on his first interview for the Lions said we're going to be biting kneecaps. Oh, okay. Yeah, I didn't understand the reference. I'd never heard that before. Oh, yeah. He has a new theme song. Let's go.
Next, from Gainesville, Georgia, weighing in at 218 pounds, the phenomenal AJ Styles.
Wade, if you're AJ Styles,
He's got all blacked out gear besides the white on his letters.
defeated by LA Knight in the rearview mirror ahead of a matchup of this magnitude.
Quite simply, with the
You can go look at it again. All right.
put it in the rear view mirror. Unless the superstar, perhaps they need to do that. AJ needs to use that bitter loss at WrestleMania.
Let's go.
Fuel for tonight. Make up for it. Reset the balance. Get back on track. And get
I wonder if
yourself
AJ
next
loves
week's
rap music or something. I've noticed that a lot of his songs they sound like this.
beat him at WrestleMania.
Oh boy. It comes down to this. Oh hey, maybe nah, I was gonna say maybe Zelina's got a match tonight, but that still doesn't look like ring gear.
Rey Mysterio has been to the top of the mountain before a Hall of Fame.
Let's go. Let's find out what you guys think is about to happen here. We're gonna do a prediction on this one. KO. AJ. Or Ray Ray. Not Ray Ray. We're just gonna be Ray.
Well, tonight's main event is sponsored by eBay Motors, and here we
All right, 2 minutes, guys. 2 minutes.
World champions, all capable, all proven.
The predictions are open, guys.
Climb to the back to the top of the mountain. They get their chance here tonight, and victory puts them
Said
in pole
WWE should have
position.
just got Evil Ways. Who makes that song? Is it a well-known band or something?
Ray still believes he's got one run left.
If you think about it, WWE is doing Tony Khan booking. Guys, makes their music sucks. Ay. Predictions are open, guys. Let's find out what you think. Who you got?
For that one more run. Right now, Owens and AJ, two superstars who have plenty of history with one another. Styles beats Owens to the punch. Now, AJ perched on the barricade. Has his legs swept out from underneath.
Whose side Heyman will be on after what we just saw? I don't know. He looks like a hostage.
Well, this is a very different AJ Styles to the one we
Oh, nice seated senton. Yo, Rey Mysterio's jumping out of the gym. See how high you jump for that?
You give, you give, and you give. This tax season
That's
you
funny.
get with Straight Talk Wireless.
You're picking Rey Mysterio to win. He's the only one out of the three that won WrestleMania. Huh. Or won at WrestleMania.
Samsung Galaxy A14 on them, and you are 2 doors down.
Oh no, I'm here for the free phone.
Let's see here. Evil Ways is owned by TNA. Oh, it is? They don't like spending their money on nostalgia stuff that isn't needed. It might be nice, but yeah. I could see that.
Whatever happens, we don't quit.
Chelsea Green, Jade Cargill, Green versus Green. Oh yeah. I didn't even think about that.
Roughly 37% of taxpayers qualify. Form 1040 and limited credits only. See how at
That's an easy way. Word association booking. We've just been great with AJ and Ray, but adding KO steps this up big time. It does, and it makes it even because we had a triple threat for one person to go on to the #1 contender match. So having another triple threat makes sense too. The glitch red, you forgot about us. Aha! So it didn't say what you said the first time. This is why I just like to wait on stuff like that, because there's always somebody who's like throwing around misinformation. There's always somebody who's getting it wrong or getting their sources wrong and stuff like that. So it says you forgot about us. Interesting. I'm from TNA. It's my favorite AJ theme. Yeah, it's a good theme. I like it. I'm surprised Randy wasn't involved with these triple threats. That's a good point. I actually didn't think about that. Maybe he will be, but he'll just be like he'll get involved kind of. I could see if Logan Paul was involved, I could see that making a lot more sense. Yep, Bluegrass is from TNA. Here we go, back at it.
Friday Night SmackDown post-WrestleMania, the first SmackDown of the new era. AJ Styles, Kevin Owens, and Rey Mysterio.
The first SmackDown of a new era. The Tama Tonga era.
Then go one-on-one with LA Knight, with the winner of that match being crowned #1 contender for the
Logan Paul keeps on getting people distracted during the match, yeah. But that's what heels do, man. You need heels. Trust me. If without heels like him, it's just people running around these ropes all night and no emotional investment. The reason WWE is on fire the way they are is because of stories, characters, and matches, not just matches. And you can't build feuds without somebody who's partially in the wrong or partially just taking it too far. You need people like that.
Put him at a level completely unsurpassed by anyone.
I am. That was a good theme, yeah.
No disqualification, no count out. Competitors afforded a little bit more leeway than usual.
Who's doing all this with grays in their beard? This dude, Rey Mysterio, says he's gotten crazy stem cell treatments, and it's revitalized his career. No 619. AJ caught him. Ushigoroshi, oh my goodness. You saw how he snapped him?
Face first goes Owens, rolling into the cover. AJ Styles is
Sure, an AI program can make a better theme song.
Kevin Owens keeps it live for himself and Rey Mysterio.
Personally, I prefer Get Ready to Fly.
Vitriol can be a great motivator in this business. AJ Styles knows that better than anyone, as does Kevin Owens.
Yeah, all these themes are fun and they had their time in history, but I kind of am agreeing with what was said earlier about how you don't want to pay for nostalgia. And on top of that, if you're trying to call it a new era, you probably don't want to bring TNA theme songs from years ago. Yeah, you saw that, Eddie? Oh my goodness. Yo, Ray's getting tossed all around this place. Oh my goodness. AJ theme songs from WCW. Whoa, what? What is that like?
And if not for AJ Styles, this one would have been over because Ray was toast after that move. But now the pugnacious KO still ticking.
Nice. Sure footing there. It looked like he was going to mess up, but he's just so good. AJ goes for the backflip. Nothing there. Gets popped up for the powerbomb. No. Pele kick for your troubles, Kevin Owens. Styles Clash. Nope. Mysterio. Springboard crossbody. Like in the Triple Paul era. He's definitely got this place having a new coat of paint on almost every facet of the presentation. I like it too. KO's turn. Poor Ray. I'd to see Randy in this match. He'd win the whole thing to fight Cody. That would be cool. Maybe that could be a SummerSlam match or something.
The WWE Universe wanted tonight in Detroit.
Goodness. Ray is getting just thrown around this place in crazy ways. The grittiest city. Look at this. I got my shout out I paid for, guys. Good money. Money well spent. Monkey flip. Beautifully done. Low bridge. Kevin Owens crashes to the outside. Rey Mysterio's looking for the 619. Hits it. Dialed it straight to the nose of AJ. Oh. Kevin Owens with a stunner on the apron, and Ray just gets ejected from life. Knees up. Waited too long. AJ with the knees to the back of an incoming KO. We might have an incoming KO. See about the pull. AJ, second rope. No. Ray said stop. Said stop that. Hop back. Oh my goodness. It's going to be a Rana. Rana on top of KO. No way. Quit that. Styles Clash on top of Kevin Owens. AJ wins. Brilliant ending. Oh my goodness. He Style Clashed Rey Mysterio off the second rope on top of Kevin Owens and then pinned Rey Mysterio. Wow, good ending. So it's AJ versus LA Knight. We get a rematch of WrestleMania. Dang, AJ, I see you. That was vicious. Yo. Getting vicious with it. Nah, 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 nah. Goodness gracious. What a cool ending. I'll never be fooled by WWE again. I sat and watched Raw at 3 a.m. and never been more disappointed. Never in your whole life have you been more disappointed, Timothy? That sounds like a good problem to have. Sounds like a good life if the most disappointing thing is Raw. I'll take it. Dang, man. Jimmy John said we can't have that. There they are, face to face. LA Knight, AJ Styles. We're gonna do it again. Do it when you can, because you can't. Yep, Mania rematch already. Unfinished business. That feud did, to me, feel like if they ended it at WrestleMania, it kind of would have felt a little too thrown together and just like they hit the height a little too fast. So this is pretty good. Kind of like that. We'll see though. Cody versus AJ, yeah. That could be fun. Gosh, AJ's gonna get his win back, maybe? Jeez, man. They brought it. Episode was not it was not snooze inducing. Actually kept a good pace to it. Let's have ourselves a little chat about that. A little review, if you will. Let's get it. Let's find out. Oh, I still have the Young Bucks and Tony Storm on here. Well, Cody's behind her, so that's good. That's good enough. We got it. It's all good. All right, so it's about that time, guys. I got to know what you thought of this episode of SmackDown. I want to know your review score out of 10. Obviously, the higher the score, the better. But there is a caveat. The highest score I will take is an 8.4 out of 10. The lowest score I will take is a 7.0 out of 10. So as long as your score can fit between 7.0 and 8.4, please let me know in the chat so I can do the math. Everyone's favorite part. Let's do the math, and then I'll add up everyone's score. We'll divide it by how many scores we got, and we'll find out the average, and we'll see if SmackDown was able to come home with a point. Their first episode of SmackDown for this season of Battle of the Brands. Let's go. Eddie says 7.9. I got you. Let's put a 30-second timer on this, guys. Get your score in now or forever hold your peace about SmackDown on the 12th of April, 2024. Let's see here. Thank you, Eddie. Ringmaster says 8.0. Thank you, Ringmaster. You got it. Excalibur says 7.8. 5592? 5592. The Panda Paw. Whoosh. You got it. Excalibur, thank you. WB says 7.86. All right, WB. Thank you very much. Let's see. J-Rock says 7.77. 5592. Gotta make sure I'm seeing these correctly. Thank you, J-Rock. You got it. Robert Stone says 7.7. Getting a lot of sevens in a row, man. You guys are winning the jackpot. 7.7. Robert Stone, thank you. Alice says 8.1. Thank you, Alice. All right. Zach says 8.2. Zach liked it a lot. Says this is almost the best it could be. Thank you, Zach. You got it. And Portman says 8.0. Thank you, Portman. Rate at the buzzer. Thank you, Portman. And it's good at the buzzer. All right. Thank you very much. Panda, did you see enough of this to give a score? Or did you want to give a score? Temezzi's melting. Messy, don't melt. I liked how LA Knight won the first triple threat match. Yeah, I like that too. Thought they had decent matches tonight, especially that main event. That main event was the type of triple threat that I could definitely get down with. The way they ended it was so awesome too. And Ray caught a heck of a beat down during that. He looked so lively, and this might have just been an advertisement for, like, yeah, Ray still got it. He said he feels like he has another title run in him, and this might have just been an advertisement for that fact completely. Young Bucks are following CM Punk. Are they? Is CM Punk Pando? CM Pando? Alright, I don't know if Panda has a score. I'm gonna wait another like 10 seconds, and then I'll give you guys my score, and then we'll do the math. We'll find out what we all came up with tonight. The Triple Paul era has begun, apparently, with their 18th straight sellout. My goodness. Crowd was popping for a lot of that too. I like how into Naomi's win they got too. That was pretty cool. Dro says 8 out of 10. You got it, man. Thank you. You got it. I think you're very well represented. All right. That's gonna conclude the input from you guys' scores. Now it's time for my score. I thought the show had a good flow to it. It had a through line as well. It didn't stop and start. It didn't have like things that were just the things that were thrown in were there to help continue people's runs coming after WrestleMania. So it wasn't one of these shows where everything was random except for maybe 2 matches. Everything seemed to have a purpose, and I appreciate that. Maybe not story-wise, but momentum-wise, and what the shift that we're having with these people involved. People like Bianca, people like Jade, people like Naomi even. And you know what I've been saying about the way they've been handling Naomi ever since they signed her. They've been doing nonsense with her, and I hope that was by design, but I've been having problems with it the past couple weeks. This particular episode could have been the change in that certain story that they were telling, where she's losing a lot, she's down, but she's gonna pump herself up now, and she's not gonna take any more nonsense, and that could also continue her on that same path down. So I'm excited to see that they had her right there with the Bayley situation right after WrestleMania. Both triple threats were fun, but that last one was just so much cooler to me. The one with Rey Mysterio, crazy cool ending. Very nice to see all the people involved just doing good work, and it didn't appear like anybody got close to getting hurt or anything. Sometimes I grade a show a little more harshly if somebody gets injured doing something that's just completely unnecessary, and I didn't see any of that tonight. The glitch, I have not had a chance to look into it myself at all, but I'm hearing that it did have a message within it. So we'll see where that goes. The mystery component in wrestling is something that I like to keep alive in the stories that I try to tell with wrestling. And I think that it's a good idea to weave that within these other stories as well. That way everybody has something that they could come and be intrigued by, or at least fantasy book something out, because then you're more involved. You're not just there to watch matches. You're there to also see if what you thought was going to happen, or if it doesn't, why it turned out this way. So just all around, and then the bloodline stuff tonight is gonna be the talk of the town most likely, besides the glitch, of course. But that's again because there's mystery, there's intrigue, there's a new player in town. Maybe even multiple new players in town, because if you think about it, Solo acting the way he was, that's different. That's not the Solo we're used to. And then bringing in Tama Tonga, that's multiple new players possibly in town. and it's intriguing, and there's mystery there as well. So I'd say overall, I'm going to give this show a 7.8. I would watch it again. I would like for them to tighten up the screws a little bit, because there were things on this show that were a bit nebulous. Like I said, with the momentum type matches where they're giving someone a momentum piece, there are ways to do that without just throwing random people out there at times, and that kind of is something that I feel like they could tighten up. And also the way that they have been booking some of the people that weren't even involved tonight at all. I'm wondering if it's time to reset them or something of that sort. Overall, I liked it. The presentation was cool. Can't really say anything about the commentary tonight. Commentary was just okay. It wasn't blaringly ridiculous or insulting or anything like that. So yeah, I'll go 7.8. I had a fun time tonight, and a lot of that has to do with you guys hanging out as well. So thank you for being here, and thanks for hanging out. Thanks for being part of it. Let's get the math going. 79.191512. Look at all the ones. 1111. So that's what we're dividing by how many scores? 1, 2, 3. I think it's going to be 10 scores. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah. Divided by 10. That's easy math. It's a 7.9. 7.9191512. So they did get the point. Good stuff, man. Let's get over here and get them their point here. Good way to start the season, man. Even if you get a half a point at the start of the season, I feel it shows that you're moving in a cool direction, and that you're not going to strike out. Because striking out is just hurtful as heck. J-Dog, what's up, man? Okay. There we go. So 1 point for SmackDown, 1 point for NXT. Dynamite did not scratch the board this particular week. Power actually has a half a point on the board, and we're going to see what happens with Collision. I'm looking forward to Collision, man. I think Collision is the chance to really get it back on track. I think that they kind of got the like revenge type of thing out of their system, and Collision could be the show where it's like, all right, let's get back to business. And I'm down with that. Unlike Ospreay, I know you're always about the grind. It's funny when like it was funny his promo. I love Ospreay, dude. This guy, he's like, I'd say his stock is up more than maybe any wrestler for me right now. But it's funny for him to say that about Triple H when his boss is rich, is only running a company because of who his dad was. Like, at least it took effort to get with Stephanie McMahon and like run the company and be a wrestler before that, dude. Like, what effort was involved with just being someone's son and becoming rich? Like, that's throwing stones in a glass house for me. That promo didn't make sense to me. It said you forgot about us. Yeah, that's what the glitch said. Thank you. So many translating segments, and the show went so smooth tonight. Yeah, I thought that they transitioned between stuff very nicely. Thank you guys so much for your input. Make sure you stick around because we're not done yet tonight on Twitch. If you're on the YouTube channel, though, get on over to Twitch because that's where the stream is continuing. I will see you guys there. But that was... You know what that was? That was the chat.